own most of this map. Trolls had the northern side pretty much all to himself, and he continues to farm up now 2k higher than where Arteezy is.
Yeah, they may look to try and fight once they have the Satanic on Troll, which he is very close. However, they may also just wait for Roshan.
Meanwhile, I saw their Naga's going for Butterfly, so hoping that the Troll's not going to have a way to work through the evade.
Yeah, Naga is quite farmed. Still a little bit away from Butterfly, though.
Jump in from Moon, catches out Fly in the back lines, and that's going to prompt Arteezy to go for the song. He casually slices down Moon Meander's courier, and now they unleash their fighting fury. A Will-O-Wisp on one end, Macro Pyro combo on the other. Moon Meander gets in there and then gets blasted down and supports a piece, but the finish of Brile makes this one nice for EG, and they're going to be able to segue this through a bottom lane push.
Alright, I'm officially going to say it. Yule's was a terrible decision. I think if he just has a BKB, even if he gets dueled, I'm not sure that EG will have enough damage to kill him. All they have is physical damage right clicks, and they don't have any BKBs on their side, so Will-O-Wisp and Blinding Light would stop him from dying, even if he got dueled during BKB, I would guess. But yeah, can't even cast the Yules out of the Naga Song and to Ice Path. And he goes down.
Got to be concerning there for Brile. I'm curious if that's going to change his
He's just going to need to farm
body
BKB
language
before the end of the game.
Got to go and farm now. That's going to certainly slow down momentum here for Crazy a bit, especially if they wanted to kind of get back into the fight as soon as the Satanic's ready. They might have to kind of second guess their commitments if they don't have all the appropriate tools on their Storm Spirit ready for the fight.
Yeah, they want the Storm to be able to follow up on the Clockwork Hook. However, every time he zips in, unless it's on the Naga Siren, he puts himself in grave danger of just being slept. And then once he's slept, if Jakiro's not dead, you know, he's pretty much a guaranteed kill.
It's not even approach a strategy like that. It's like, feels like you just need to try to bait out songs if possible. The cooldown is so short.
Or just buy the BKB. And you just BKB out of the song, and then the team fight's not really an issue. Because it's only out of the song they can catch him. Like, he can do all this cute zipping around stuff, but you can't dodge song into Ice Path.
Ooh, it was a Titan Sliver,
They
but
found an IOE on bottom. But he glimmered.
Ooh. Sneaky.
He juked him.
Hides within the trees and finds a way to teleport out.
Okay, Satanic finished on Troll. He's going to Basher.
He's all in on the attack and on the SAS resist. Doesn't feel like it's necessary to get a defensive item when you have all this HP.
1 minute till Roshan.
Certainly a possible contention point for both teams to go for, as we have a DC, unfortunately, for Aui's side.
Before Brile, like this is going to be a strange timing for Brile. It's like he doesn't have buyback at the moment. He might be able to farm it, but he's not going to have BKB for this rush fight. And I think because he doesn't have BKB, I think EG is still capable of winning team fights. Which means they can, make a huge fight at Roshan, potentially get the Aegis for themselves, and then all of a sudden, we might be looking at an EG favored game out of nowhere.
See the scan go out near the pit, and now EG head that direction.
Yeah, they used their scan a bit earlier, but the Roshan was not an instant spawn. It still got a bit of time. It's about 1 minute into the 3 minute timer that it could spawn. Look at this little repair kit here on the tier 1.
Wow.
Don't see that every day.
Saving and protecting that precious tier 1 point here for Crazy.
Regen rune for Storm Spirit. Maybe he can quickly farm up a BKB with it.
Right? So, just needs about another 1,300 gold or 1k gold. He's good. Oh, he needs all the components. Oh, I thought he already had 2 of them.
No, just 1. He's got enough gold for the second one, but not enough for the third, and he may actually just want to hold buyback. It's almost just as good as the BKB here.
His other teammates are kind of scouting out to either D-ward or look for a quick pick opportunity. It's going to be Aui who pays the price, a little too close to that mid lane.
He may need to buy back for the fight.
Yeah, that Will-O-Wisp is too vital of a tool. And EG going to the pit, possibly looking to bait out that buyback.
They have a Beastmaster Hawk that's going to fly out here in a minute. Or a second, sorry. They see the troll.
Oh, wow. Can they burst him down, though? without Fly being around, they don't have a whole lot of catch. And then, again, the stats resist isn't even going to make it too easy. So he runs out and away.
EG gets the deep ward up on the hill here, taking control of the Roshan pit area.
That's such a common spot. I'm sure Crazy know about it, but it will still serve its purpose to see if Crazy are moving through that area and towards the Roche pit. But EG not quick to get on that. They seek opportunities elsewhere here as we see jumps from Bryle through the bottom as Bulba, Ryoya, and Crit were in the area.
Okay, there's his BKB. And I think maybe he went Yules because he saw the Kling set Orchid. He's like, oh, I could just, just Yules that off and not have to waste a BKB charge. So I'm sure the Yules can be useful, but he's got the BKB now, so now I think he's good. Troll is killing Roche. It is below 50% HP.
Naga Illusion's in there. Obviously, EG know what's going on. I don't know if they have any kind of jump. It's just a song.
It's a Legion Commanders. They're Blink Dagger. That's about it. And Void Spirit can kind of run in as well.
But with BKBs, it's going to be very tricky. That song's not going to stop it. These cores. Both teams smoked. Trying to keep their position hidden in their approach. Man, the tension is real here.
Yeah.
Troll is already in the pit. He's not even looking to commit on the finish of the Roche yet.
He doesn't want it to get too low because they can just song and take it, and he doesn't have a BKB, so it's theirs if they want it, and they might just do it here.
Crit walks in.
It's going to be up to Bryle to BKB and jump in.
Yeah. Hook shot could stop potentially the song. There's the hook shot into the song. The BKB, he does not snag it. Arteezy able to pick it up.
That's it.
And that is going to be Bryle going down. He throws all of his chips on the table and unfortunately gets knocked down. And now EG scramble. They're looking to finish off the big bad Troll, and they are successful in doing it. He's going to be out 90 seconds without a buyback. No buyback for Bryle either, committing for the BKB. And EG have just opened things up.
Man, whew. Troll looked useless there. No BKB.
No BKB means he can't even get close to that pit because of the song. It was all on the shoulders of Bryle.
Yeah, good on EG just to take advantage of the situation. It's kind of a free Roshan for them since it was so low HP. And yeah, maybe things definitely could have been different if Bryle scooped that Aegis, but risky thing to leave up to just Storm.
Feels unfortunate for Crazy. They had a good laning phase, even a good mid-game period, but for it to fall into a high-risk play like that, it doesn't feel great. Now you question the way you itemize.
Yeah, you don't want to put yourself in high-risk situations like that. But they kind of, they made their own bed.
We'll see it again. Early song out. Moon jumps in, but Arteezy with the fast fingers was able to scoop it up, and then with Bulba jumping in, he's able to lock down the Storm. The Troll obviously not able to get through that door, having to wait out the song.
Where's the Coddle ult? Just nowhere.
Where is the Coddle at? He was just walking in at that point.
Storm needs, they need the Coddle ult on top of the LC ult.
Oh, man.
Otherwise, we saw Storm just died in his BKB there.
Did Aoi buy back but have to run all the way?
No. He didn't have to buy back.
Just waited out his death timer and
he was just really
run
far
back.
and
Yeah.
they jumped. They just weren't ready for what EG decided to do.
Crazy are just going to have to now battle with their backs against the walls from this mid-game and see where the opportunities can be for them to try to take this one back. As Arteezy is confident on this Naga, scooting through this mid lane with his buddies nearby. All of EG still congregated towards this mid lane.
Game is still close though. Bryle does have his BKB. Just needs to not die to the duel. If they can survive the duel, then they might be able to win a fight.
Next item for Bulba after finishing out his own BKB and Blade Mail is going to be a halberd.
Yeah, they're going for a bunch of halberds. They've got one queued up on Void Spirit as well.
Oh.
So just going to try and disable that Troll as much as possible. And he's not buying a BKB, so halberd is going to be good. He's going MKB right now though, so you can deal with the minor evasion, but the disarm.
He needs a lot of items, it feels. It's great that he has this basic foundation of strength and stats and status resist, but without the flat-out BKB, it's obvious because that Roche fight that it makes things quite difficult, so he's going to have to get that BKB eventually, but as it gets put off a bit, It's just feeling like it's going to be a lot harder to farm up. But the MKB is necessary if they even want to be able to do adequate damage to the Naga.
I feel like he's already killing everybody he gets on top of. He's just not really getting on top of people.
Yeah, just getting on top of people's the hard part. You need to hope.
MKB will definitely let Naga be killable if he gets on top of the Naga, but what about the Void Spirits and all of these spells? The Jakiro Ice Path.
Yep. Yeah, not easy. Jumping
The
duel can
halberds.
lock him in his spot. The Macropyre and everything Jakiro's dishing out with his ice paths and such.
I'm sure he'll get a BKB after his MKB.
Oh man, but the problem is, will there still be a game? Will there be a?
EG doesn't have great building push. Naga can hit the buildings, but does kind of put him in a precarious position.
Yeah, it's kind of just on her and some liquid fire, and maybe crit. Little Bone Fletcher. He can pepper away at a tower if necessary. He doesn't really have the minus armor anymore, though. That value Blightstone early.
It's just scary to show on your supporting cast like that, because if Crazy can start the fight initiating on your Jakiro or initiating on your Clinks, all of a sudden they get to play the fight 5 versus 4.
All right, Brile reconnects, but EG do need the second here.
Yeah, the server's a mess. I'm DC'd over here on my PC, so
What is going on? Just hopefully one bad server, and this will be something we don't have to worry about for the following games. But it looks like it's making its way through all the players and commentators in this game. See, Networth, this game started crazy favored with some strong lanes and an early movement to encroach in on EG's side and add a lot of pressure. But it forced, Crit not to be able to move around comfortably on the Clinks, and Ryoyo having trouble in the mid lane. Looks like we are going to give it a go once ready.
EG got back into this game because of their team fight, and the reason why they were able to win the team fights is because Crazy's cores didn't buy BKBs. And yeah, they have it now, but it might be a little too late.
We'll have to see if Crazy can kind of turn things around and find opportunities now that those items have come together. Being a bit too late, we'll see if Crazy say better late than never.
Yeah, EG not really forcing the issue at the moment, though. They're continuing to farm up. Maybe they want to finish the Scotty on Naga.
They still have that Aegis, right, on Naga? Yeah, so
They've
comfortable.
Got some Halberds. Halberd coming soon on Void Spirit.
EG sweep up to this mid lane, and Crazy are nearby on the high ground.
Troll's got a BKB queued up. I can't wait.
Damn. Take a little bit of time to farm that. We'll see if EG allow him to have that farm period or not. I assume it's in EG's interest to see if they can finish out some of these outer towers. There seems to be only one outer tower really remaining in that top lane for Crazy. But pushing into the high ground is going to be a challenge in itself.
Yeah, both their mid wave and their top wave were pushed out. You see the Beastmaster, his Necrobooks, plus his Boars, they're just pushing out this mid-lit wave, so EG can't really take advantage of their Aegis at the moment.
I imagine you would consider that a bit of a win for Crazy.
Definitely.
Right?
I think this closer to Troll. He's switched to a Basher.
Troll?
I wonder why he thinks he doesn't need a BKB. I feel like this is like the game.
Yeah, because we could see situations where, looks like our obs may have disconnected. Nope, he's back. Situations where the rest of the team is wiped out within that sleep and setup, and then Troll is like one of the lone survivors at that point, the back end of the song, if he doesn't have a BKB. I don't think he can take on the world.
We'll see how it pans out. We can always flame him later.
For sure, for sure. Or maybe he'll end up being successful.
Aegis ran out.
It'll be a brain blast here.
Aegis is out, so nothing achieved with the Aegis other than just some farm.
Fortunately, our garbage server continues to disconnect our players and forces out yet another pause here. I imagine this is a challenge in itself for these players to have to deal with this kind of pausing situation. It really takes you out of the game and the momentum and what you were working on in that immediate moment.
Yeah, it's always a bummer, but we've got some experienced Dota vets here, and this is not their first game of server issues.
What are they? What would you? Is it different team by team when you're sitting in a pause? Are you constantly just talking about what to do immediately after the pause at that point?
Yeah, usually depends how long the pauses are. Sometimes you can only say so much about what to do next, and then you just start being frustrated.
Especially if post-pause things don't go your favor. As we get underway, another attempt, another spree of hopefully 5+ minutes of action here as the Ice Path, is Skeeter dead? No, they do manage to commit the Will-O-Wisp, and now EG decide to turn and run as Troll ulti is also going to be there, but the song, the BKB, the chase, the duel from Bulba. You will not get my precious Naga Princess. As they blast down Bryle at the back end of that song. Troil now has to move in for a round number 2, but he does not have a whole lot to offer, and EG swoop on in to catch him. And there's the Ice Path. He's quickly able to sidestep up. Look at that, Ryoya waiting with the remnants to stop him down. He's still turning, he's still fighting, but Crit dishing out the damage from the side. Targets him down, he looks to go for Kezu next. Arteezy so low, but still holds that extra life. Has the Aegis expired yet?
No, Aegis was gone a while ago.
Oh, okay. But he's still, look at him. Woo, he got hit with the urn. He's barely holding on. And pulls back again.
Okay.
Survives.
I think it's official. I think we're good to go. I think we can just start flaming Troll for not having a Black King bar.
Woo, all right.
On from there.
A pause to break down what just transpired.
Troll tried to go in, and he barely lived because they silenced him.
That started with EG trying to catch the Troll, and then they made the snap call to try to counterfight on the side of Crazy.
To counter initiate with the Will-O-Wisp, but it was more of a defensive, right? It was more of a defensive.
Yeah, I mean, it was good heads up. EG saw that and immediately turned.
Yeah, and then Storm jumped in on the Naga Siren. Storm was like, okay, dude, we found the Naga, let's kill her. Storm pops her BKB, starts going on the Naga, and then Naga pops her BKB, and then she casts Song, and then Troll's like, I don't have a BKB, so I guess I'm just going to take a nap.
Yep. Bryle attempted to clean things up, but we got to give props to Bulba. He jumps right in and locks down Bryle.
Yep.
Does not allow him to get the Naga finish.
That's his job. Protect Naga, of course, and also just duel the Storm. He's kind of like the only threat, I think.
And he got the Minotaur Horn, too, pick up there. Leveler also picked up by Bulba. So now, if EG do manage to get a hold of these towers, it's going to be that much more credit. Prince's Knife while we're at it. Here, all the items beginning to drop and show up here for EG.
Oh, I wonder who's going to take what.
Yeah, they don't really have too much range. I guess Prince's Knife for crit.
Yeah, Troll actually has the flicker, so he can dispel like the silences himself from himself, which is pretty good.
That's pretty big.
Saw it a little bit. There's a duel here.
Nice catch of Owie, who's probably just looking to go deep and plant some wards or take a outpost tower at that 40-minute mark. Not able to get it though, and I think that means that EG had controlled both outposts and denied Crazy from the extra XP.
Yeah, game is tilting majorly in favor of EG at the moment.
Yeah, the throwdown at Roche started tilting things in favor of EG, but then that recent counterfight coming out, well, the counterfight, if you want to call it that, really put EG far in ahead. And now the recovery for Crazy is that much more serious, and I don't know if a BKB on Troll alone is going to be good enough. He's still not even going for the BKB, just says Flicker will be enough to get me out of trouble. But that is not looking so good.
Yeah, I want to stop commenting on the Troll and his BKB. I'm just getting angrier and angrier.
It's hard because he's really the late game for Crazy. He's the win condition. It's like him and Bryle.
It's okay. Moon Meander's going for a BKB. He might be able to kill the Naga.
Definitely the more BKBs, the better. If EG are going to be utilizing this song mostly for a defensive. But EG are using this advantage to move through Crazy's side and take away more of the farm. As that Scotty on Naga makes her that much fatter. She's now got 3,300 life. 500 more than even the Troll. as she begins scratching away at the base here. You know, not even extra life, but feeling confident enough to take it to Crazy. Crazy have all their ultimates now, so if they wanted to take a fight, this would be the opportunity to do so. And this is where I feel like you talk about a lot, Peter, the difference between playing to win and not playing to just lose. You know, you want to just wait inside the base and try to hold the line, or are we going out there to make something happen?
Roshan for sure.
Yeah.
And they can hold this high ground right here, hopefully.
EG already looking to get on Crazy's side to see if they're going to head to the area. Trolls farming the neutral camp. Look at this. Ryoya bounces in from behind, gets welcomed with the roar. The jump through for Kezu, looking to go for the duel. The Will-O-Wisp commitment, but so much damage already being burned onto Skeeter because of the macro.
Nice.
Pyre and
Alright,
Ice Path.
now we can really discuss this team.
Wow! This has got to be incredibly frustrating. Ryoya apparently lagging. He was the one to kind of start that fight out. Okay, so he led in.
He's about to die for his lag.
He gets hit with Kezu's roar. Kezu gets jumped by Bulba. He's about to die now to Bulba.
Oh, but Arteezy is using Song, so
GG.
So yeah, Troll's not going to be ulted here.
Well, Bryle's pretty far away. He should be able to avoid this Song, BKB, and jump in, but who are you jumping into? Oh, he's already jumping in. He could be jumping into the Song. Oh, he's already BKB'd. So he's continuing to chase down and then blast down crit if possible, but is not going to be able to get that finish. Troll survives, he runs out and avoids trouble, and they leave Moon behind. So Kezu and Moon now going to be evaporated after that fight. You know, props to EG and their positioning on that one. They move not directly into the Roche, they move up into the high ground of Crazy side, hiding behind that shop, and then make an approach to catch Crazy when they're not prepared. And now EG are going to be rewarded with a move into the Roche pit, an Aegis, and a bit more security to try to make a push into the high ground of Crazy.
I'm not sure how... Oh, there's an Ags this time. Well, Klink's got the Ags, okay, so he's got the extra skeletons. Is it when he pops out of Skeletal Walk? Yeah, when exiting Skeletal Walk.
Nice. And here we go. There's still no Will-O-Wisp. So I wonder if EG just kind of want to take it to right to Crazy or play with the timing a bit more now that they know they have the Aegis here. Crit also completes out the Blink Dagger too.
He's got the Prince Knife too.
Prince Knife and Blinks.
Extra projectile speed on the Searing Arrows.
He's even backpacked the Leveler. So he's like, oh, when we get to the base, I'm going to swap in the Leveler. Yeah. Really put in some work.
True. Okay, I think Crazy could just call it and we could just go here on a new server.
That's fair.
Seems like the reasonable thing to do. I mean, I don't understand how you could possibly win this game if your troll is not even thinking about buying a BKB. It's like, troll is good in games where he can cast his ultimate and hit targets. And a lot of times, you know, and sometimes in like, you know, a less than optimal troll game, you have to buy a BKB so you can do it. Mm-hmm. And then other times,
you just, get so much damage and stats, you hope you survive?
Yeah, like the bad troll games are the ones where you buy BKB and you still can't connect on targets. Mm-hmm. But I feel like he's connecting on targets, but then he's just getting Song of Siren, and then when the Naga Sleep runs out, his ult's over, and he has no choice but to run.
Yeah, and his team is not going to be able to bail him out. They're usually either stuck in that song or don't have a way to get into the song and pull him out.
Crit has the Nullifier Bloodthorn combo, so if he gets those both on you, you can't use items or cast spells.
Jeez Louise, Crit is really farmed. Crit is... what, 4th in net worth? 3rd in net worth.
He's farmed.
Wow, he even passes Bryle at this point.
He's got a decent amount of kills and a fair amount of CS. I think the death pack is he's just farming with it.
55 damage. Look at the damage he does. It's 300 damage.
Top.
Dead Owie trying to move out from the base and de-ward a bit. Obviously, that was where they had that last fight. Maybe anticipating EG has some vision in the area, or at least want to get down their own bit of vision to just see the approach of EG and try to catch him out, but this is a lot of pressure for Crazy. It feels like very narrow win conditions in this one. You have to kind of really hope the stars align and EG misstep.
Yeah, and EG is definitely taking their time. I think they Oh, who'd they get the Aegis to? Oh, the Aegis is on Clinks. Okay.
Damn.
Yeah, Naga skipped it already. Too many items.
I mean, he's a bigger core than Ryoya at this point.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So, why not?
Ryoya does have the cheese, though. And is also just really farmed.
He seems the one that's just going to be jumping in, causing some commotion, trying to disrupt things for Crazy's backlines, and Crazy are in that awkward spot. It's like, well, we don't want to counterfight just as Void Spirit. We have two other big problems out there with Naga and this Clinks. So, Ryoya going to be looking to try to be that disruptor in this, as EG comes scratching at the doorstep.
Yo, Crit, can you please come hit the buildings with your Aegis, man? He's just farming Ancients.
What is he? He doesn't even have anything queued up. Just like, I want buyback money.
They just want to bleed him out. You know, just give him a nice, like, 70-minute game one.
You know,
that way
they 50k net worth advantage.
Yeah, that way they don't feel like playing game 2.
They're just, you know, telling Crazy, you made us wait. Now we're going to make you wait.
They definitely are waiting. Very patient.
And was that a courier killed with the...
Yeah, this is Abyssal Blade.
The Abyssal Blade on it.
Don't worry, it's not going to make a difference. If it was a BKB, maybe I would have.
What do you mean? With that Abyssal Blade, Troll could jump in that much faster and hope to burst someone down before
be on Naga Siren.
If he could jump Naga and kill her within the Abyssal Blade,
and
then you don't have
and Void Spirit.
Yes, of course.
Alright, so think. He jumps into a fight without BKB. He has no dispels other than his ultimate. So, if he gets Eul's, he stops attacking. If he gets Halberd, he stops attacking. If he gets Ice Pathed, he stops attacking. If he gets Song of Siren, he stops attacking. If he gets dueled, I guess, I think that's fine. He'll just kill the LC. But I don't know how much Blade Mail changes that interaction.
I'm sure it will do a bit of damage his way.
They all look pretty tanky on EG's side. I'm not sure they even die.
Feels like it's a lot of faith on Crazy's support staff to help this troll out. You know, a nicely placed and timed Will-O-Wisp to cancel those said spells. But a Will-O-Wisp alone is not going to be enough. You have to have Moon in there.
A 5-man Will-O-Wisp maybe could be.
It's a tall order for Owie.
Alright, Crit is here. He's ready to hit the buildings. He has the leveler. He wanted the Aegis. Hit the building.
And EG will split between the mid and bottom lane. And there he goes. Bump, bump, bump. This is through the repair kit.
Worst neutral item added ever. The repair kit.
Not a fan of the repair kit? I thought people liked the repair kit.
How could you be? Look at it.
I mean, it's annoying. That and Glyph, that it could just wipe out your wave. And
yeah, I mean, Glyph is already OP enough. To have to deal with Glyph and the repair kit?
Crit gonna get that tier 3 finish.
Okay.
And this is just a slow, painful siege from EG. It's obvious pressure onto Crazy to look for that slim opening and opportunity. But if they continue just hiding indoors, they will be starved out in farm.
This Clink's Ag seems very bad. Or am I misunderstanding it? I guess maybe the movement speed is the bonus, or you get to run really fast. But the 2 skeletal archers, they seem pretty useless.
Curious who else would have really gotten decent value out of that Ags if it wasn't for Crit picking it up.
They only hit heroes, so they don't hit buildings or creeps.
Oh, here comes Skeeter, chopping away. Crit, splitting the damage now between the
Heroes multi-shot, nice.
It's pretty swell. Bit of damage onto Skeeter, he gets the Lotus Orb.
Oh man, the Aegis is gonna run out soon. And you know what that means? Might be waiting for the
next rush. It's one of those. I mean, do you think it's possible EG are giving too much respect to Crazy's high ground defense, or
they are really bad
at
hitting
appropriate
buildings? Yeah, it's really hard for them to hit buildings, and Storm Spirit is just so annoying. Zipping from the well.
Yeah. Well, here they go again, sieging in. Invis. Creeping out front there, but no call to action yet from EG's side. It looks like they're drawing out a different game plan. They're going to head all the way up north, possibly to keep the wave pushed forward, and they'll have all lanes pushed in. But again, it's still crazy, just kind of dancing around in their own base. We're not going to be seeing them, you know, get close to that next item.
When's the next 60 plus for the next neutrals?
50
Or 60?
Those neutral items seem quite ridiculous. They could be game changers in their own right.
Oh, for sure. Some of them are just straight up imbalanced, but that's kind of the fun part, right?
That's Ice Frog. He's like, if the game's going to go that long, things are going to get crazy. BKB on Troll.
The Trident.
He's got it, Peter. It's a very late 10-second BKB. This could be the ticket. This will feel like a really long BKB at this point in the game.
Item BKB? What?
Yeah, baby.
I can't believe they actually went back for it.
Now you have Flicker and BKB. Oh, I like Arteezy has the Flicker too. Both these cores want to have that get out of jail free card that they could just slam down.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Got the Clockwork Cogs.
Alright, here we go. Crazy feel confident with that BKB. They smoke, they head into their turf. They're looking to find a catch. Fly, Ryoya, just ahead. There's the jump from Moon and the Abyssal Blade. Easy chop down of Fly.
They see the Naga.
Oh boy. Could this be trouble? Arteezy uses the Flicker. Does manage to get the blink off in a good direction. But here's the counterplay. Set up on the Troll. He's very low. The Will-O-Wisp, the move in, the pop of the BKB. He begins to swing it out with the Naga. He has that MKB. He begins to chew through her. She tries to song, but he's got a BKB now. So he will chop her down. And this pickup of BKB could be all that crazy we're hoping for now as they clean through
Oh my god,
Evil Jesus and push them back.
What a brilliant 6th item for Troll Warlord here. He picks up a BKB and kills the Naga Siren. I can't believe what I'm seeing.
It was so late that EG were not even ready for it.
A full 10-second BKB. Amazing stuff. And my Rosh timer isn't working. What does it say? It's up right now, right? Oh, I can't see the...
You may respawn in... We don't know.
Well, you can see the little bar. I think it's about to spawn right now.
Let's see the timing. Oh, it's going to be, what, 2 minutes?
It was
something
setting
like
the
that.
timer. Okay, okay.
Minute and a half, 2 minutes.
Mine was bugged from like the disconnecting or...
Yeah, that's what happens.
I see the Void Spirit.
Jump back, Abyssal catch. And look at the follow-up from Moon Meander. He gets the hook shot onto the backline Jakiro, who does have the Force Staff, finds his way back inside the base, but it's EG scrambling back and away, and possibly going to be forced to pull out some buybacks here if they do want to defend this first set of racks. Otherwise, it's going to be 30 seconds.
The sidestep.
Crest and Lincolns. On to Troll. Everything for Troll here. Troll Daddy. Looking to bring it home for Crazy.
What do you think? Skeeter, you going to go for it? I think you got to back up and play Roshan. I think that is the play. And yeah, all of a sudden we have ourselves a game here.
Yeah, 20. It was a 20K plus net worth advantage for EG. Suddenly Crazy making it look pretty even now. Just one BKB to change it all.
It's a good item. It helps.
I mean, really, I don't know how much EG were prepared or suddenly just expected that, but...
they see Fly.
Bulba jumps in, spots Kezu, goes for it, but Troll is chopping away at Bulba's back and is going to finish him off. They can't take down Kezu. And now he moves over to the next target. It's going to be Clinks. He takes out Clinks.
They're all dying.
Skeeter going on an absolute tear. They have nothing to stop the Troll. Now that he has the precious BKB, they are forced to just wait on the side till it is going to be finished. Now they can commit the song. Who is Naga going to go for? There's the Ice Path nicely connected onto the two of them, but there the Troll just steps out. They will get the finish of Owie here.
Jakiro went down. That was its dieback. Beastmaster Board is able to finish him off.
Crazy.
They want to wait.
Content, walk away. Nice quick cogs.
There we go.
Turn around as they make the jump in to go for the finish of Void. But the follow from EG's there, and look at Arteezy just chop away at that Troll. Get that Will-O-Wisp out of here. And they look to follow up with Kezu too.
Okay, Roach is up in 20 seconds, so we are definitely going to need some buybacks here from Radiant. And Dire doesn't have buybacks. They should be buying back and throning right now.
Follow up. Here comes Moon though. They knock Arteezy back. It's only Arteezy and Crit here. crit. Can't muscle down Moon before the TP out, but because they're able to take down 3 EG members without a buyback, I don't think the Roche is under too much of a threat, right?
This is well-known information that these 3 heroes don't have buyback. I actually think they could just buy back and go kill the throne in 90 seconds.
They're not buying back, though. I don't know if they know that the buybacks are not there, or
they do,
or if it's too risky for them, or if they must be just weighing it out.
Well, I guess the one thing they have going for them is that they're going to respawn and they know that EG doesn't have buybacks again, so they can, if they kill anybody, then they can go in. It's too late now, so as long as they don't lose the Roshan, then maybe they're happy saving their buybacks for the Roche fight.
That long exchange costs EG about another 8 to 9k of net worth.
Yeah, it's not looking good for EG.
BKB pickup has been so huge, it's still got a lot of time for the troll. And if Crazy are now in the position where they can start off these fights, I don't know how long EG can stall things out.
You see how much more of a threat Troll is? Now that he can just, like, Abyssal somebody, BKB, and ult, and they just die. And if anybody comes near enough to help him, like, he just kills them too.
I don't even know if the argument can be made that it's like, well, he would not have had enough damage. He needs to build up all this damage first. Then he can make the most of that BKB.
Yeah, I understand, and the MKB made a decent amount of sense because Naga had the butterfly.
Okay, trial mid. He has to pop his own BKB. Jumps back in, looking to go for Arteezy. No, he needs some mana. Harassing him a bit.
Alright, so we're gonna have another straight up 5v5 here.
So there's no BKB on Storm.
Wait, okay, early song.
Super early.
Double combo here. They both have buyback.
Fly. Ice Path.
Not great follow-up here from BG.
Yeah, they are not fully committal on this.
Okay. Whoa, there's a regen.
Maybe they were seeing if they could bait the BKB out or something? Whatever it may be, it's enough to force Crazy out from the pit.
Maybe they didn't know how low Roche was, but they knew that Troll was doing it.
Yeah, fair enough. Wow, really tense game for both teams right now. As it's just game number 1 of this lower bracket final. Winner to move on in that grand final to face Quincy. EG had that rough group stage in there, finding their way back, taking down Business Associates in the previous round. Now have Crazy to try to muscle past. Ooh,
they see the Naga.
Long jump in, looking to go straight for the Naga. Meanwhile, Troll coming in from behind, looking to pincer for crit. The Will-O-Wisp going to be committed, and now all focus onto Bulba.
LC dead, no buyback. Void Spirit in trouble.
Void Spirit could be going down next. I don't think he has a buyback either. Somehow narrowly makes it out, but then quickly gets taken down. 100 seconds, he'll be on those sidelines. Crazy. Right. He just goes for the pit. Troll says, I got what I needed from that fight. I'm going for Roche.
Yeah, one thing that is concerning, they don't have BKBs. Naga Siren does have sleep, so if they manage to find a sleep, they could possibly steal the Roche and get out. Kind of risky, though.
Yeah. Moon has hook. Maybe he waits far away and hooks in at that right moment.
Oh, yeah,
Stop Naga from walking in.
They're going to jump the Naga.
Oh, Moon uses the hook right now to jump the Naga.
He doesn't have buyback, though.
Oh, my goodness. Moon just gets blown up. Now the song response. As mentioned, no BKB, so now he just hightails it out of there.
Right, so they are going to get the Roche on here. This is Aegis and Refresher.
Man. And we're 2 minutes away from the last phase of neutral items. The big items will begin to pop out.
We might get there. Aegis for Storm. Ags as well for Storm, I would guess. Yeah, he's going to bless himself.
Get blessed.
What about his Yules? No, just leave that there. For the chicken.
Refresher, BKB, Arcane Rune.
I would love for him to give the Refresher to Caudle.
Oh, yeah. I was thinking Beast, but you're right. Will-O-Wisp would be huge.
Yeah, both are good.
Alright, now it's Crazy's turn. They have the Aegis. They have the power. What will EG's response be? Well,
EG's buybacks are up in 2 minutes.
This Silver Edge Naga. creeping out. She is pretty much at critical mass.
She's been at critical
Magnum's
mass
blessing
for a while
is the
now.
next thing she's going for.
Yeah, she has 11,000 gold. Already given herself a moon shard.
Time to give the moon shards for the team. The Agnum's blessing for yourself.
60-minute items could be an upgrade for Naga.
That's true. I'm trying to think of what those are and what would the best case be. You know, you have stuff like the
75 Agi one.
the pirate hat, attack speed,
The Apex. Let's see. Even
Ballista.
the Ex Machina. Resell liquidons on your items.
the second Stygian Desolator. We'll have to see. It's
The
30
Mirror
seconds
Shield.
away. Oh, Mirror Shield. Yeah, that
Block
could
and reflect
definitely be a
like
changer.
Storm Spirit stun or something.
Yeah, these items get quite ridiculous. It is crazy you have most of the neutral camps in control, though, so... 10 seconds.
Some of these are a little underwhelming, but some of them are just straight up overpowered.
I wonder if we just don't see them enough to gauge what's balanced and unbalanced.
Nah, probably right.
Not too many games going to the
Okay,
60-minute
first one's
plus
picked
mark.
up. We got a ballista
And a pirate hat. And a Fallen Sky. Suddenly
Those
everything
are bad
comes
ones. Who
down.
got those?
Fallen Sky for LC, Ballista for Troll, now a Pirate Hat for Troll.
Okay, they're all getting the bad ones. There's no meteor hammers in the game, so Fallen Sky is kind of... Wait, do you still need a meteor hammer for Fallen Sky?
I don't know if they changed that or not. They changed the Trident, right? Or no? Yeah, I don't even know. We rarely get to see these items. What is that? Attack range.
Troll's got 250 bonus attack range.
That's insane.
They're on the Naga.
Pull back. No song. No BKB committed. There's a song to bail out Ryoya. Ice Path.
What do they got off this?
And
Not a lot.
he flickers out.
Naga's inside
Ryle.
the cogs here.
Swings back and forth. Moon gets Naga trapped within. She is still stunned up. Finally able to get forced out. Tries to retreat to the back lines, but Bryle is on the case and is able to get Arteezy finished. He now has to buy back. Bryle a bit low, but look at Skeeter go to work on the back of that Will-O-Wisp. He's able to chop them down, and now
Troll and Storm are both level 30, so they've got access to all of the talents.
he flickers out of the base. Skeeter gets back inside. If he gets to chop away on this tier 3, which will fall. Another buyback, this one from Ryoya. And trouble for Naga. Oh, if they can get her down, this could be it. Jump in instead from Skeeter. He puts his focus on Ryoya. He has to Yules. He has to sidestep. The cheese is eaten.
Bit scary. Troll doesn't have a lot right now. Alright, they got the melee barracks. They've got what they've come for. Time to back it up.
Eh, it's something. It's probably not as much as crazy we're hoping for in that fight, but they'll take it.
It was good. It was good. Let's see, they used all of their Roshan items. What did they get? Stygian Desolator. Okay, perfect. That is a good item for Troll.
Straight 75 damage
That was
and
their third one.
armor piercing. Very nice. Where did the other items go, though?
Mirror
Yeah.
Shield. Okay, Mirror Shield for
Ooh.
Dire. Give it to Arteezy.
What is he using? Flicker?
Flicker's pretty good.
He did use Flicker to get out of a sticky spot in that fight. Still ended up dying.
Final one was the
Force boots. Interesting.
He already has the speed limit removed, though, so not sure how useful that is for
I
him.
imagine
He's
that's
keeping
pretty
the pirate
handy.
hat.
Force boots, get out of cogs, get out of trouble. If they force, I
Yeah,
assume
they
do.
gave it to Legion. And okay, finally, the Trident was the last one, so he can SNY plus...
I don't even know if anyone has that.
No, he has the SNY, he just needs a Kaya.
Oh, it's on Beastmaster. Oh, you're right.
No, on Troll.
I meant the Beastmaster picked it up. It's on Troll's team. So therefore, yeah, Troll has the Saint Janyasha, just needs the Kaya, and can actually complete the Trident. Yeah.
So what is the Trident actually good?
It's got a lot of 30s. 30 strength, 30 agility, 30 intel, 30 more status resist.
He's got to buy a Kaya.
It's like everything.
Okay, he's got it. Here you go.
Mana cost and mana. It's like it's just all the swords with better numbers.
Plus 30 to all stats.
30%
30% stats resistance.
It's a
And
4K
okay,
HP.
I think the best thing that it does is it clears up the S and Y slot.
Right? That's huge value, to be honest. What can he fill that slot with?
Divine Rapier.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay, here we go.
No,
EG
he's
Smoke.
going AC.
Oh, they spot Brile. Do they have jump catch? Pop the Lincolns. He pops his BKB. Quickly jumps in and out. Gets dueled up by Bulba. But Skeeter rolls in and quickly finishes off.
They got the roar on Naga.
Blinks immediately. The roar on Naga means that Troll is just going to mow them all down, and that could just be game, and it is game. Oh my god! That was just quick, fast, and in a hurry. With EG, the one smoking out, cute, looking for an opportunity. They spot little Storm Spirit in the river, but damn, he just takes it right back to him. The crazy team are there in full force, and
What was that, man?